Hey guys, welcome back. In previous videos, we've broken down the single leg from an assessment and evaluation standpoint, as well as certain pitfalls or issues that can come up when you're training the single leg. Just a quick refresher, any sport, any activity is going to require a certain amount of single leg strength, stability, and power in order for you to excel at that and to perform at a high level in that activity. So today I want to break down where do we start when we're thinking about how to train the single leg. Sideline hip drive. This is a great exercise to start training your single leg stability, strength, and power from the ground up. It requires your shoulder, your core, and your hips to communicate and work together in unison in order to create that single leg efficiency that you need for performance. Let's take a look. Starting in a sideline position as if you're about to go into a side plank. Forearm and knee are point of contact. Stay tall through your shoulder. Go up into your side plank position. You want to feel as though you've got a straight line, ear, shoulder, hip right there. Start position of the exercise. Draw the knee up and forward. Pull the arm back in that position there. Drop down and back. And alternate the arm action, hip action. Single leg bench bridge. This exercise is great to build the base for that strong single leg. Shoulder blades go on a bench. Feet go together. You can start the exercise by pushing the hips up with both feet. Once you get to the top of that position, raise this top leg up towards your chest, and now lower yourself down and push back up through the floor with your leg on this side. Band resisted single leg stand up. This exercise is a really important piece to building the single leg competency and efficiency as you learn how to be powerful and stable at the same time on one leg. With this, you'll need a band with not too much resistance, but enough so that you have something to work against. Up around the waist with that band. Start in a sprint position from the floor in this half kneeling stance. Make sure here you're not making the mistakes of falling down and back and being sloppy in this position. Get up tall, get ready to push off of this leg to lift you up against that resistance of the band. Here, stand up, be powerful here, be stable, slowly lower yourself. Notice at the top, when I come into that final piece of the action, up here, I'm not rocking back, and I'm pushing the floor away tight and tall, and on the return, I'm slowly lowering myself, making sure that my knee is not caving in either of those parts of the action. Single leg airplane. This is a higher level single leg exercise. We've talked about it before as being a way to evaluate your single leg capabilities, but it's also a great way to get to that higher level single leg performance. Start with the stance leg being athletic, having a little bit of bend to it there, so not in a stiff leg position. Back leg is going to reach to the back wall, hands go on the back of the head there. Open and close the hips and the shoulder all together. So you want to make sure that there's not one moving and not the other. One more time there. Open and close while working on keeping the single leg stability and strength on that side. If you find the single leg airplane is a little bit too challenging for you right now, no problem. Work on it this way. Single leg stance, nice athletic stance there. Hands to the back of the head there. Now, instead of reaching the back leg straight, you're going to bend the knee and reach the heel towards the ceiling. As you take that bow, you're going to open and close with smaller range, open, close rotation. So you're not trying to open up and close quite so far. You're just trying to work on doing this in shorter range, but also with a shorter lever. Because when I bend my knee, I've shortened the lever of what I'm moving in rotation, opening, and closing. Just make sure that you don't let this leg drop back down here as you're doing that. It needs to stay up. There you go. 4 exercises to build your single leg strength, stability, and power from the ground up like a pro. It's critical that you build up from the ground, as we talked about, because you need to get that base before you add load and resistance. As for sets and reps for these exercises, get these in 2 to 4 days a week as a warm-up or maybe as their own workout. Sets, go 2 to 4 sets, and repetitions 8 to 15. Get this in your training and get the edge on your competition.